If you deal with exercise intolerance, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why that could be. If you don't know what exercise intolerance is, or you think you may be dealing with it, go watch my other, most recent video, because I made a video specifically on what it is, including the signs and symptoms. The first one is going to be an electrolyte and mineral imbalance. So whenever you're dealing with chronic health issues, or you're dealing with Hashimoto's or hypothyroidism, that causes a decrease in absorption in vitamins and minerals in your gut. So what that's going to look like when you're working out, it's going to look like you're getting dizzy, you're getting lightheaded, you start to feel shaky, and like you have really poor recovery afterwards. So it's really important to make sure that your minerals and your electrolytes are adequately balanced, because your body uses so many of those when you're putting stress on it, which is what exercise does. The next one is going to be blood sugar dysregulation. So I see this more often with reactive hypoglycemia versus insulin resistance. But if you're not eating properly, you're not fueling your body properly before you go work out, you've had a bunch of carbs and no proteins and no fats, nothing like that to regulate your blood sugar. When you're working out and your blood sugar is already crashing, that's going to make it feel so much worse. This is going to cause that lightheaded feeling and like you don't have enough strength to lift the weights. And so it can also cause jitteriness and shakiness as well. And then you're oftentimes going to crash really hard during your workout. The third one is going to be a dysregulated nervous system, which is something I see in every single one of my clients. And I work with my clients through regulating their nervous system. It's the first tier that I start with them, because your nervous system is king. Everything else follows. A dysregulated nervous system is going to cause dysregulated blood sugar. So when your body is in a state of fight or flight, it's going to perceive exercise as a threat instead of a stimulus. So this is going to lead to fatigue and burnout versus adaptation. The next one is something that I really see in a lot of my clients, and that is histamine overload, or you may have heard of mast cell activation syndrome. Maybe you've been diagnosed with that. But when your body has such high histamine, it's not going to take much to essentially tip the bucket over. And also, exercises causes a histamine release anyway. So if your histamine is already high, once again, it's not going to take much to tip that bucket over. So this could look like getting flushed very easily and very quickly. And this is also what can cause that rapid heartbeat and also that pounding feeling of your heart beating as well. This last one is a really big one. It is going to be mitochondrial dysfunction. This is something I see with every single one of my clients. And under nervous system regulation, I am actually working at the mitochondrial level with my clients. So mitochondria, you probably remember in school that it's the powerhouse of your cells, but guys, it's really so much more than that. It allows the organ to do what it needs to do. So when I'm seeing mitochondrial dysfunction, your body doesn't have enough energy to supply everything else with what it needs to do. So even light exercise can really just send you into a whole flare. So I see this a lot with chronic inflammation, autoimmune diseases, mold toxicity, and vitamin and mineral deficiencies. So this is something when I start working with my clients and repairing their mitochondria, since it deals with energy, they get energy back very quickly and they start to recover quicker.